We saw you playing in the after midnight softball game.
Yes.
Do you have a past in baseball? Because you were pretty good.
Yeah, I do. I didn't think I was that good that game, so thank you. But, I've been playing baseball my whole life and played high school ball for the Trojans back home, so I definitely grew up with the sport.
What's the biggest lesson that you learned from American Idol?
Biggest lesson, stay true to yourself and nothing can go too wrong. Something can always go wrong, but nothing too wrong. I definitely had opportunities to change it up and go different ways with music. I did Gaga when she was there and had opportunities to sing just different things. And I just figured I'd stay true to country music and stay true to me. So that's what I did.
We actually met you on the second round of auditions. We were standing behind you.
Yeah, I was like, man, you were wearing the outfit. Yeah, I was like, man. I remember you guys.
Yeah. So I'm just curious, what were your thoughts then on American Idol compared to what they are today?
Back in those days, I had no clue of what was going on. Actually, the day that you guys saw me, we were playing a gig in Knoxville, Tennessee the night before. So literally my band drove through the night, dropped me off in that parking lot, and it was like, all right, go try out for your TV show, man. We're going to go back and sleep, So I had no clue of what American Idol was or what was it about, anything about it. And I didn't even realize until maybe Hollywood or one of those rounds or maybe Vegas, they're like, if you win American Idol, you get like a record deal and you get a car. And I was like, what? You kidding me? Like, what else do we get, So the whole thing is an amazing experience. I can't believe I've lasted this far in it, really. Because, I didn't really think I was the American Idol type, direction, but here I am. So, it's an amazing thing, and I tell artists out there, I'm like, you should go try out for it, even if you think you're too cool and you got records out and all this kind of stuff, because it's opened so many doors, It's I could be touring for years and years and never get the chance to do some of the things that I got to do on the show or meet the people that I've gotten to meet through the show, so it's been unbelievable. And now we're getting to perform in front of thousands of people a night. And I was rocking like Exit In before I came out here, which I still think is a sweet venue. I'll probably, after this tour ends, I'll be back to Exit In, which is completely cool with me.
As far as celebrities go, who has given you the best advice?
Well, I feel like I've gotten lots of great advice throughout this whole experience, but Carrie Underwood actually just sat and talked with me one night for like an hour after the finale, and she's really, personal and she can relate to how I feel and what I've been through, so it was great to just be able to talk to someone who's gone through it. And she told me, I was talking to her about how she handled missing her family and being away from home, and she said that when the show's over, you get to see them more than you do throughout the show because you're gone all the time. But after you're finished with all of it, things kind of slow down and you kind of call the shots. So I'm excited about that.
Something that I just wondered with all of the contestants is, how do you deal with criticism? Do you even read the reviews or anything?
I'm not doing the internet reviews anymore. You learn really early on American Idol that not everybody out there loves you, so you stay away from that. I mean, you definitely take criticism as it comes, though, and it's a good thing. That's how you learn and that's how you get better.
Is there like a major goal for you that you see in the future? When I do that, I've made it.
There's definitely a lot of dreams and aspirations. I got the chance to play the Opry and here in Fan Week, so that was definitely a big goal of mine, and I got to accomplish that. And hopefully, my next goal is just to stay around for a while. I don't want to be here for 2 years and then fade out. I want to stay around and be able to do this for the rest of my life. So that's the big goal.
Let's talk about Grand Magnolias. What's going to happen with that project?
Grand Magnolias, we've got an EP of B-sides. Right now I'm locked down in some serious American Idol contracts, so I'm trying to figure out, my in and outs on that. But we've got unreleased stuff. Right now I can release that stuff contractually, because it was already recorded before the show. So I'm thinking about we're going to do release an EP possibly. And then at the end of this year, depending on how these contracts work out, I'm going to release a solo album. Which is the first thing I've never done that before, but I figured I might as well test it out once, and if it flops and it's terrible songs, I'll just get back to the band, and we'll rock and roll across the country like we used to. So But yeah, everything's been good, and that's my path right now.
My album's coming out after the tour's over. We haven't decided the date yet, but we've been in the studio recording, and after we finish that up, we're gonna decide which songs make the album. And I actually have a song that I wrote that's a possibility, so I'm excited about that. And I feel like things are they're going really great right now. I'm on tour and I'm getting to make my first album, and I've got all these supportive fans, and I'm a very blessed lady.
So what can people expect from the American Idol tour?
Well, there's lots of cool things that you didn't see on the show. Like, people are paired together that weren't on the show, and there's lots of cool numbers, and it's a really exciting show, and I'm excited for everyone to see it.
I expect a good show with a lot of different genres and a lot of different flavors on music. You'll go from reggae and rock and pop to country. So it's a lot of different varieties of music and a lot of fun.